Coach, I know that you didn't shoot the ball well early today, but boy, you guys came out, played pretty well defensively the entire game today. Your thoughts on obviously a pretty easy victory for you guys over Randall?
Well, we know what these games are, and we're like the only team in MIAA who hasn't played these kind of games yet.
Yeah.
We've been on, as you know, such a hard grind, and then all of a sudden you get finals week thrown in, and kids are worn down, and we've played a lot of 6-point, 4-point games.
Yes.
And so win or lose, but so it was nice. The Rogers State game was a good game to break out. Today was too. You need some of these games to kind of, kids are a little homesick right now.
Sure.
They want to go home. Some of them that haven't played a lot of minutes, of course, their happiness in life is all based upon their immediate gratification, and
Yeah.
we know that. So it was a good game to get a lot of people some playing time. And let our point guards kind of get out there and play loose and play free and all that fun stuff. So, the game is what it is. And, yeah, we found a way to get some shots, make some shots, and everybody contributed.
Well, and how nice was it to see a player like Abby Gerard, who hasn't played at all this year, come in and get 4 points, got her first Newman points, first Newman Jet rebounds, and it's great to see the entire bench really erupt for her when she got that hook shot to go in off the glass.
Yeah, she's, we recruited her for a reason, knowing that, is she a year away? Is she 2 years away? A lot of times those bigger kids are a little bit behind, do you redshirt her, do you not? Well, it doesn't make sense to redshirt her. She's such a good student with so many hours, college hours coming in, that there's no reason to have her stick around an extra year. So she just has to be patient, which she has been. She's worked really, really hard every day in practice, and her teammates know that. And from our scrimmages to practice to this game, she's probably our most productive per minute player, on our team. So she gives us some size, and it's nice to see her play and do some good things.
Yeah, Coach, talk about you had a couple players that have been injured. Now they're back in the fold. It's that time of year where teams go through injuries and things like that. Touch base on Faith Mason and Madison Birnbaum a little bit, and then talk about your zone defense. I know you've gone to a zone defense versus man-to-man, and enlighten us on those two topics.
Yeah, Faith's returning all-conference player that's been sidelined for a long time with that knee. So we're trying to get her more minutes as we go. She's obviously rusty on timing and wants to do so well and do things so fast that she's just got to get her rhythm back. Defensively she's good when she doesn't foul. She can score the ball. So we just got to keep throwing her in there and letting her learn as we go. Let her game conditioning and timing get back, because she is a big, big part of, what we do. And then Madison Birnbaum has a chance to be a really good player because she's got length and size. She's got guard skills. When she gets to the next temperature level and plays a little bit more excitable and a little more enthusiastically, and then she's really good. And so having her back from her foot injury that she had early, and she missed games and practice too. She missed about a whole week of practice, so she's got to catch up also. So both of those are big parts of what we're going to do the rest of the year. And our zone's gotten so much better. I thought today we covered the high post better than what we have, but then again, that's a team just growing within that. We play a lot of man-to-man still in practices, because we'll still do both. But I don't know if it's foot speed, if it's size, if it's foul issues. I think the zone has been really good for us this year. It's kept us in a lot of games. As you know, the challenge is rebounding. The other challenge is when a drive happens, if the middle zone defender will stop the ball and everybody else goes to shooters, then you're going to be pretty good. And so we're finally getting to that point, and not all 5 players running to the drive and then they kick it out like we did when Northwestern Oklahoma was here, or Southwest Baptist, whoever that we played against. But we're growing in that, and we're getting better, and they're getting more comfortable in it as well.
Well, coming up here on Monday at Southwestern, I'll leave you with this. Michaela Mack is going to be our guest here at halftime of the men's game, so stay tuned for that. Halftime of the men's game, we'll talk with Michaela Mack for the second time this year, the senior out of Edmond, Oklahoma. Put together 2 really nice games in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio.
Right.
15 assists over the last 2 games against just 5 turnovers. What has she done, started to do in the MIAA road trip in Tahlequah and in Claremore, and they continue today to really take command of this offense?
Just becoming more relaxed. And she's always tried to carry the weight of everybody on her shoulders, and she didn't really need to do that. She doesn't need to do that. She just needs to do her part and, you know, set people up and be active and be a lot more vocal, which she's being lately, as of late. And she just needs to grow in that area. I need to just put my arm around her more. You know, my chewing on her days are over, and I think she's just now kind of figuring it out.
Darin Spence, our guest here for Postgame. Coach, really appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.